Good evening. Today is Saturday, March the 7th. Set your clocks an hour ahead today because it's we're going to spring forward. Not the first day of spring. That's wrong. I'm completely wrong. It's not the first day of spring. My name is Daryl Bianco. Welcome to Album a Day Online. Today's album I will be reviewing will be the 25th anniversary edition of Extreme 2 Pornograffitti, Extreme's most successful, if not critically acclaimed album. This is their second record, hence the title Extreme 2. The 25th anniversary edition comes in this gorgeous gatefold artwork, special 2-disc version. If you have any thoughts or inclinations to buying this record, it's because you're already a fan of the band, not because you're thinking, you know what, I'm thinking I really like the song More Than Words whenever I hear it on the PA system at the local department store, or I really enjoy Wholehearted whenever, it gets used in a commercial or soundtrack. But I haven't bought the CD yet after 25 years. I might as well just pony up nearly $30 for a special 25th anniversary edition and have not just the one version of Wholehearted and More Than Words on the original album, but 4 versions on the second disc of More Than Words. And let's see here, how many versions of no, and that's it. And then 2 previously released as B-side singles, songs that if you don't collect singles, you might not have heard. What I'm trying to get at here is, while I love this record and I bought it very shortly after its original release, a 25th anniversary edition may have gone a little bit amiss, but I bought it anyways because I love Extreme. I'm not ashamed of it. They're an excellent band. They were introduced at the Freddie Mercury tribute concert way back in 1991 by Brian May of Queen, and said, if there's anyone out there who's making music right now who understands what Queen is about, it's these guys. And he went to introduce them. You got going backwards here. You got Nuno Bettencourt, Gary Cherone, Pat Badger, and Paul Gary on the drums. This was their original lineup for this band from their first album through to the beginning recording stages of their fourth, which is my favorite record, which is called Waiting for the Punchline. I like to support these guys. They make great music. Their most recent studio record was back in 2008, but they're still out there, still touring. In fact, you can catch them all over. They just did North American leg of their promotion of this record, where they perform the entire record, and then they do a whole bunch of their other songs. If you are over in the UK and other parts of the world, they are going to be playing all over. So go to extremeband.com. Just write Extreme Band and you'll find them. So the 25th anniversary edition of Extreme 2 Pornograffitti is not for the casual fan and not for anyone other than the person who already bought it many, many years ago and just decided they want to give these guys more money. I'm going to give it a, 2 double horn hands up. Do like this. Do like this. That's how much I like it. But if you don't own it, don't waste your money. That's the wrong word. Go out and buy the single disc edition. I'm sure you can find it in their section for well under $10 on CD now. And that is certainly well worth the money. And if you love it that much and you have to have everything by Extreme, then pick this up as well. But if you really are just looking for a good way to break into Extreme, then buy this in its original edition. I'm sure there's many copies out there available. And pick up their fourth record, which was called Waiting for the Punchline, which is, I think, one of the best rock and roll records to come out in the 90s. Good night. Don't forget to set those clocks forward. It's spring forward time. It's working opposite. Wow, look at that. Rock out with your socks out. My name is Daryl. I've been your critic.